Namaste. So today's module is about thyroid. Thyroid is a butterfly shaped gland which is located inside our throat, and usually this is a very common problem. The gland gets either overactivated or underactivated, and because of overactivation or underactivation, metabolism rate is influenced. The hormones T3 and T4 get affected. So if it is overactivated, it is called hyperthyroidism, and this hormones are released more and metabolism is increased. It has a different set of problems when the metabolism rate is higher, and when this gland is underactivated, so the hormones are released less, and it has another sort of problems. People become the weight increases, people become lazy, fatigue, the skin becomes dry, the hair lose its luster. So different kind of problems are getting manifested. So ideally the thyroid should be in the correct zone. Now we have to also understand that this thyroid gland is regulated by another gland, which is the master gland, pituitary gland, which is located inside our skull. So we have to focus not just here but on making our pituitary gland also in the balanced zone, because pituitary gland regulates all the other endocrine glands. So for some people it may manifest as thyroid imbalance, for others maybe pancreas, reproductive organs, or various other glands can get affected if the pituitary gland is not very healthy and in the active zone. So today's module we are going to focus on some very effective practices, simple and effective practices which you can very well incorporate in your daily life. And if you are on the pills, on the thyroid pills, on the medicine, then it depends. If your problem has been existing from many years, then you have to be more patient and more regular, more consistent, so that eventually, gradually, your problem will, the issue is going to become less and less, and you will be out of medication. But don't stop your medicine. Don't do anything rash. Don't think that I have started doing this, so I should be out of my medicine. No, it only your doctor will decide. But what I will say, that keep doing it, and when your thyroid test will happen, your readings will eventually your doctor will decide that how much doses you will going to decrease or increase. Definitely it will be on the decrease side only, and it is my personal experience and my friends experiences also that this thyroid gland issue can be easily rectified with these easy practices. So let's begin. We will first sit straight and relax. Relaxation always plays a very important role, because everything starts happening when we are stressed out, when we are emotionally disturbed. And usually ladies are more subjected to stresses and problems. So try to relax yourself. The moment you sit straight, you keep your spine erect, you will notice the shift. Something shifts in the brain and you become more alert and you become more centered. Okay, and now we will do Brahma Mudra. So in Brahma Mudra we make the neck movements. Let's start doing it. So on the exhale breath, you have to bring your head down and touch your chin at the throat pit. If anyone has cervical, then go little slowly as far as you are able to. Hold over here. So you are giving little pressure to the thyroid gland, and then slowly move your head up. Go as far as you can. As I said before, if anyone has cervical issue, then always be very cautious, be slow, so that you know how do you feel. So once you are here, hold it. Okay. Now this was a simple one I have told. Now I will show where to look. So again, as you exhale, move your head down, lock your chin with your chest, And now start looking at the eyebrow center. So you can put your finger at the eyebrow center and look at your finger. Once you understand which position you have to look, you have to release your finger and keep gazing at that point. And then move your head up. When you move your head completely up, you have to look at your nose tip. Again, put your finger and keep looking at your fingertip. Once you identify the position, you can just look at the tip of your nose. Then come back to the center. Now turn your head to the right. Align your chin with the shoulder and look far to the right. Keep looking far to the right. Then move your head to the left. Once your chin is aligned, then look far to the left. Try to relax the unnecessary tension which you might be creating yourself. It is not required, so you have to release that tension. Then come back to the center and open your eyes. I have just shown one round. So down, up and sideways. Repeat it 5 to 10 times. So minimum 5 times, maximum 10 times. This is Brahma Mudra. Very effective. Now Ujjayi breathing. I have already made a separate module for Ujjayi. So those who do not know the Ujjayi breathing can follow that one. So over here, we focus here in this region. And this is in the center. As you can see, the more we come in the center, all the issues which keep manifesting time and again, they will start. So be in the state of awareness and relaxation. When you sit straight, you will notice a lot of difference just by sitting straight. Okay. Focus your attention here and start engaging, start involving these muscles, this glandular system over here. So engage them, partially block them or lock them and inhale. Hold for a few seconds. And release the breath completely. Completely means completely. That your navel goes close to the spine. So you are thoroughly releasing your breath. So it is about thoroughness. And remember, whenever we do any pranayam, we try that our exhalations are longer than the inhalation. Remember that. Because when we exhale out completely, when we remove all the air from the lungs or maximum air from the lungs, the next breath will automatically pull more oxygen. Fine? So I will show 2 more rounds. You can do along with me. Attention on the throat muscles, engage them, partially lock them or block them and feel the friction, soft sound. Some people call it the sound of ocean. Some call it a snoring sound, just like a baby snores. But it should be mild and only audible to you. Last breath I will show with the Jalandhar Bandh. So once I will complete the inhalation, I will retain the breath inside my lungs and I will lock my chin with the chest just for 4 seconds. We are not doing a big retention, only 4 seconds. If anyone has high blood pressure, then please do not retain your breath. It is not advisable. Otherwise, it is good to have retention of the breath, then only the real meaning of pranayam is achieved. So, I will inhale for the count of 4, retain for the count of 4, exhale for the count of 6, and retain just count of 2. So, after exhalation, we give a pause of 2 seconds. After inhalation, we give pause of 4 seconds. Let's do it. Okay, as I said before that it's not just enough to work for the thyroid, we have to also take care of the pituitary gland, which is the master gland. So let's do Bhramri. Bhramri is a very beautiful pranayam and it activates the entire region gland. So let's do Bhramri. Bhramri is the humming, the sound of a black bee on the exhaled air. It is a low pitch sound and it creates soothing vibration. It is not that one pranayam will give only one benefit. Those pranayam are multi-dimensional and they bring multi-fold benefits to you. Bhramri is good, very good for those who find difficulty in sleeping. Bhramri is very good to soothe out those tense nerves in your brain. It is very good post surgery. So if anything is cooling down your brain, you can take it for granted that it is the good and the best for you. So Bhramri pranayam, let's do it. Sit straight. This is the first prerequisite. Second, relax your facial muscles, relax all the body parts which you are not involving. So other than the spine, all the body parts are relaxed consciously. Then you bring your attention to the eyebrow center or inside your head 2 inches from the eyebrow center. When you penetrate inside, keep your attention over there. Take a deep breath in. Attentively listen to the sound vibrations. Attentively listen to the sound vibration. This is the most important part. Now let us do a combination of Ujjayi and Bhramri. So inhalation with the Ujjayi breath, exhalation with Bhramri. Okay, so you will activate your thyroid and you will activate your pituitary gland. So let's do it. Combination, let's do 3 rounds. Focus on the throat. Take a deep breath, deep Ujjayi breath. Okay, so please practice it for 10 minutes. You can always do, I have shown you two ways. I have given you like Ujjayi with Jalandhar Bandh and then Ujjayi with Bhramri. You can do whatever you feel good with. Maybe you just want to do Ujjayi with Jalandhar Bandh and then separately you want to do Bhramri. Perfectly okay. You want to do a combination, perfectly okay. But most important thing is that you are practicing all these things. And yes, I already also want to tell one more thing which is very effective, which is called Jivva Bandh. So you have to pull up your tongue, and you have to roll your tongue up and tuck it to the upper palate. So your tongue, you have to roll it up. Okay, after rolling it up, you have to press it strongly at the upper palate. You have to stick it. After sticking it, you have to open your mouth as wide as possible. So what will happen with this Jivva Bandh or tongue lock? You will see how much you are activating this particular area. So now let's see the demo. You can always try to do it on exhale breath, or sometimes whatever way you like. The more important is how that you have to stick your tongue up, and then you have to open your mouth and feel this area, that how you are activating the whole throat area. So I wish you all the best. Always remember that yoga is very preventive. So, if you do not have thyroid, don't think I don't need this, because these days we are always emotionally disturbed, or we are not always in harmony. So, it is like we may get thyroid at one particular time of our life. So, if we start paying attention now, maybe that time will never come. You will always be healthy, right? But if your thyroid is having issue, you are taking medicine, don't get disheartened. Keep doing this practice with a positive state of yourself. With this, thank you so much. Have a lovely day ahead.